Welcome fight fans to another thrilling episode on Play Plus TV. Today we will talk about most thrilling UFC knockouts. There have been some pretty remarkable knockouts in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which has been active for more than 25 years. Not only have these knockouts helped to solidify the legacies of some of the most accomplished fighters in the sport, but they have also presented fans with some of the most unforgettable moments in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There are a lot of different things that might contribute to the excitement of a knockout win. Occasionally, the punch or kick that lands is the result of the sheer power of the blow. At other times, the technique or timing of the strike is the determining factor. Additionally, there are times when the story that unfolds after the fight is what makes the knockout even more remarkable. Number 1. Anderson Silva vs. Chris Weidman. Anderson Silva, sometimes known as Spider, was the undisputed champion of the middleweight class for a number of years. His ability to weave through blows with supernatural reflexes and dispatch opponents with exact precision made him a mesmerizing enigma throughout his whole career. His highlight clip provided an exhibition of balletic footwork and lightning-fast counters, giving the impression that his reign was unbeatable. After that, Chris Weidman, a brazen newcomer with a forceful wrestling style, appeared on the scene. During their fight at UFC 162, Silva appeared to be playing with his opponent by lowering his guard and mocking Weidman with his hands open. Weidman made the most of the situation and unleashed a powerful left hook that connected with Silva's chin in a direct manner. The Spider, who had previously been unstoppable, collapsed to the canvas, unconscious, and his period came to an abrupt end. In the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, this surprising upset was a turning point that reminded everyone that even the strongest may lose. Number 2. Conor McGregor vs. Aldo. Conor McGregor, a brazen Irishman who possesses a flair for gab and a powerful left hand, has pledged to unseat Aldo, who appears to be unbeatable in the featherweight division. Aldo was a legend of the sport known for his accurate punching and movement, which baffled his opponents for years. He had not lost a single fight in 10 years. At the UFC 194 event, the tension was palpable. Following that, the unimaginable took place. At the 13-second mark of the first round, McGregor unleashed a lightning-fast left cross that hit Aldo square in the chin. His rule was shattered in an instant, and the champion collapsed to the ground. McGregor's meteoric climb had reached its pinnacle, and the period of the notorious one had begun. Number 3. Ronaldo Souza vs. Chris Weidman. As a result of Weidman's surprising victory against Silva, Ronaldo Souza, a jiu-jitsu and grappling master, was on a tear and looking to win the middleweight belt. Weidman's persistent pressure and powerful striking competed against Souza's smothering ground game when the two fighters fought at UFC 194. The fight was a battle of styles. Weidman, realizing that there was a window of opportunity, leaped with a flying knee during the first round, and his shin made direct contact with Souza's jaw. The hit was so severe that it caused Souza to collapse to the ground and become unconscious. Not only had Weidman successfully defended his title, but he had also delivered one of the most stunning knockouts that there had ever been in the octagon. Number 4. Joanna Jedrzejczyk vs. Jessica Andrade. Joanna Jedrzejczyk, widely hailed as Joanna Champion, stood as the undisputed ruler of the strawweight division, a dominion she had fortified with an iron hand. Her reign was characterized by technical brilliance and unyielding pressure, attributes that had kept her competitors at bay for an impressive stretch of time. As fans and fellow fighters marveled at her prowess, it seemed inconceivable that anyone could pose a legitimate threat to the queen of the strawweight realm. Enter Jessica Andrade, a formidable Brazilian known for her chaotic and relentless fighting style. Her reputation preceded her, but skepticism lingered as to whether she could truly challenge the indomitable Joanna Champion. Andrade's approach, often likened to controlled chaos, was a stark contrast to Jedrzejczyk's calculated and strategic game. The showdown between Jedrzejczyk and Andrade unfolded at UFC 217, a clash that would defy expectations and alter the course of the strawweight landscape. In a turn of events that stunned the MMA community, Andrade showcased a level of skill and ferocity that caught everyone off guard. The pivotal moment occurred in the second round when Andrade unleashed a vicious blow that reverberated through the arena. The impact sent Jedrzejczyk to the canvas, her shoulder making brutal contact with the champion's chin while she lay on the ground. In that instant, the seemingly invincible Joanna Champion found herself in a position of vulnerability, helpless against the unexpected onslaught. Andrade seized the opportunity with precision, capitalizing on the opening she had created. The referee, witnessing the unfolding drama, had no choice but to intervene, bringing an abrupt end to Jedrzejczyk's reign. The once unassailable queen of the strawweight division had been dethroned in a manner that few had anticipated. The knockout not only marked the end of Jedrzejczyk's era, but also catapulted Jessica Andrade into the spotlight as a legitimate and formidable opponent. Her victory demonstrated the dynamic and unpredictable nature of the sport, where an underdog can rise to the occasion and tell the narrative in the blink of an eye. Andrade's triumph over Jedrzejczyk showcased the essence of MMA, where skill, strategy, and an unwavering fighting spirit converge in a combustible mix. The Brazilian's victory resonated far beyond the octagon, serving as a reminder that in the world of mixed martial arts, no throne is truly unassailable, and every fight carries the potential for a seismic shift in the hierarchy. Number 5. Francis Ngannou vs. Stipe Miocic. Francis Ngannou, aptly named the Predator, entered the octagon at UFC 260 armed with punches that seemed to carry the force of a freight train. His adversary, Stipe Miocic, the heavyweight champion, stood as a seasoned warrior, a veteran of countless battles, boasting a chin crafted from granite and a heart that refused to yield. The clash between Ngannou and Miocic promised to be a contest of titanic proportions. As the bout unfolded, the raw power of Ngannou's strikes became immediately apparent. Every punch he threw seemed to possess a horrifying knockout potential, a potent reminder of the devastation he could unleash upon his opponents. Miocic, aware of the impending storm, stood resolute, ready to weather the onslaught and defend his heavyweight throne. In the second round, the defining moment arrived. Ngannou, with the precision of a marksman, unleashed a thunderous right hand that connected with a force so profound it felt like the earth itself trembled. Miocic, the indomitable champion, could not withstand the sheer power of the blow. Helplessly, he crumbled to the canvas, the impact echoing through the arena. While Miocic was down, it became evident that the champion was not shattered. True to his warrior spirit, he attempted to rise from the canvas, refusing to succumb easily to the relentless force of Ngannou. However, the Predator was not about to let this opportunity slip through his grasp. With ruthless efficiency, Ngannou pounced on his fallen opponent, delivering ground strikes that further tested the champion's resilience. The referee, witnessing the unyielding assault, had no choice but to intervene, bringing an end to the bout. The arena, still echoing with the thunderous cheers and gasps of the audience, bore witness to a seismic shift in the heavyweight landscape. Ngannou, after a long and arduous struggle, had emerged victorious. The crown of the heavyweight champion, once firmly perched upon Miocic's head, now adorned the Predator. The narrative of the fight spoke not just of a passing of the torch, but of a fierce and determined athlete overcoming insurmountable odds to claim the throne. The victory was a testament to Ngannou's evolution as a fighter. From his humble beginnings to the pinnacle of the heavyweight division, he had honed his skills and harnessed his raw power, culminating in a moment that would forever be etched in the annals of UFC history. As for Miocic, his legacy remained untarnished despite the defeat. The true mark of a champion lies not just in victory, but in how one responds to adversity. Miocic had epitomized resilience, and his journey was far from over. The heavyweight division, known for its unpredictability, would undoubtedly see the champion rise again, hungry to reclaim the throne. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.